birds are chirping outside right when I'm about to start my video. Anyway, hit that subscribe button for the latest in boxing and raw boxing opinions. You know, guys, it's been over 4 weeks. 4 weeks since, Deontay Wilder jumped into the ring in Belfast and confronted Tyson Fury with anger and hatred, and he wanted to seriously make this fight happen between him next. Well, it's been 4 weeks now, and still no fight date. The only news I've heard of this fight is that it was off. I read some little article talking about that the fight was off for November. It's not gonna happen November because they were saying it was gonna happen November, Las Vegas. But that's the only thing I came across. In these past couple of days, saying that the fight's off for November. It's gonna happen probably December. So, I just find that odd because, a week ago, Deontay Wilder came out saying next week. He thinks next week. Yeah, that's what he said. He said he thinks next week he's going to announce the fight. He thinks. Well, next week passed, right? That was last week because he said this a week ago. A week ago, he said next week. He was talking about last week. That already passed, and still there was no confirmation. So, looks like we're still waiting. I made a video after a week of this not having a fight date, this whole fight, and I said, I don't want it to be October 5th, and I'm making the video saying Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury, still no fucking fight date. We still don't know what the hell is going to be taking place, but it looks like that's going to happen because October 5th is approaching. It looks like these guys are basically trying to wait until Joshua fights Povetkin because, Joshua versus Povetkin is going to happen next week. So it looks like they're trying to wait to see the results of that fight to then announce it. To then announce, their fight date. Matter of fact, that might just happen probably the next day or the following Monday after Joshua beats Povetkin, because he will beat Povetkin. Then they're going to announce the fight. Then they're going to, say, we're going to fight in Las Vegas, I don't know, December 13th or something, right, of this year. Like I've been saying all along, people, I'm getting kind of, I'm starting to lose interest in talking about this fight. I've made a lot of videos about Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, and at this point, I'm starting to not give a fuck anymore because it looks like the fight's just never gonna happen. Because every time I look at BoxRec.com, there's no date, no confirmation. And what I find odd is Deontay Wilder fans or Tyson Fury fans are not talking about this. They're not talking about the fact that it's been a month and there's still no place where this fight's gonna be taking place. All they did was they make one video saying. All these boxing fans did was make one video saying that, Wilder gonna fight Fury next. Yeah, the true lineal heavyweight champion of the world. And that's it. They just forgot about it. They're not talking about the fact that it's been a month and there's still no place where this fight's gonna actually take place. They're not talking about the fact that this fight looks like it's not ever gonna happen. I just find that odd. Because I'm pretty sure if Anthony Joshua was set to fight Alexander Povetkin and there was no place where this fight was actually taking place, I'm pretty sure they would be making videos saying, is Anthony Joshua actually going to fight Alexander Povetkin? And I'm not too sure because we don't even know where he's going to fight him. It's called double standards, I guess. For one guy, they just turn a blind eye to that and not talk about it. But to another guy, they talk about it. That's just the way it is with some of these, biased ass boxing fans. Just don't know how to keep it fair. They don't know how to keep it fair, and they only keep it fair for one fighter, a fighter that they're in favor for. But the other guy, fuck that guy, right? That's how it is with Wilder's fans, and that's why they're not talking about this. They're not mentioning the fact that there's no fight date coming up or anything. Listen, guys, like I said, in my opinion, I feel that this fight was just a way to put Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder's name out there again, especially Tyson Fury. I think they're gonna fight, but I don't think they're gonna fight next. They'll probably fight in April, but I might be wrong. Maybe they will fight next because it's a win-win for both. First of all, it's a win for Wilder if he fights Tyson Fury next, just because Tyson Fury wouldn't be prepared for Wilder, and that would be an easy win for him, right? And then he'll get, you know, all this accolade and amazing, you know, people will be making videos calling him the greatest fighter since, you know, the dawn of boxing, because he beat a not prepared Tyson Fury. But when it comes to Fury, it works for him if he fights him, like say in April or June of next year rather than next, because he would probably have another fight in between that fight, right? And it will take more rust off him. So, you know, like I've been saying, I think he should fight Wilder later rather than sooner. But yeah, guys, that's all I have to say. Anyway, subscribe for the latest in boxing, and I'm out.